Welcome everybody to my adventures. You know, life in itself is an adventure. My trip to Alaska, I've been showing this. This is part 3. This is the final part. I spent about 16, 17 days up there, did some metal detecting, did some fishing, had a lot of fun up there. It was a lot of fun up at AKAU camp. Fantastic people up there. It's warming up back here now. It's getting hot for me, a little too hot. I enjoyed I didn't say I enjoyed the coolness up there. I don't like to be cold. I hate to be cold. But it's warm here. It's hot here. We're going on record for another heat, another 110 days, something like that. But it's fun. Anyways, had a lot of fun up there. Did some metal detecting, did some fishing. I'm going to show you some of them videos on some metal detecting. Met some famous people up there. See how many people you recognize from Barents Sea Gold that was up there that got a chance to talk to. But anyways, went on some old tours, cabins, did a lot of filming, a lot of pictures. So this video may be a little bit longer, but it's the rest of all my stuff. So I appreciate you guys being part of my journeys. Please like, share, subscribe. If you're already a subscriber, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you're not, I hope you'll consider at least subscribing to the channel. Leave me a comment what you guys think, what you like to see in the videos, what you want to see more of on these adventures of mine. But I appreciate you coming along, so let's just get right to it. Well, let's see. What are today's activities? Sun is coming up. Yeah, the sun's been setting. It's getting towards winter time, so that means it's getting colder, if you know what I mean. Going to go have some breakfast. Then I think I'm going to go do a little fishing. Then after that, I think we're going to hit the slick plate. Then after that, I think I'm going to go do a little gold panning. That's my plans today. So, but first, got to go eat some food. So, good morning, everyone, from Nome, Alaska. Well, fishing wasn't all that great. They really weren't biting. It was windy and it was cold. So came back to camp. Looks like the sun's starting to shine a little bit. It's quite a difference right in between town and where camp is as far as weather. So it's not windy here. So what I figured I was going to do is I'm going to swing the detector for a little bit out on this spot and see if I maybe can't find me a little nugget or something. So if I do, I'll let you know. It's like an old smashed, I guess, a casing, a bullet. That's kind of interesting. I don't know if it's part of a boot or part of a shoe. All right, look at that. That's a pretty one. Pretty little nugget, huh? Sweet. It sure is nice when you find gold. Yes, it is. I like gold. So here I am, just, I'm kind of minding my own business, just doing a little bit of detecting, and I kind of heard this noise. I don't know what it sounded like, kind of like a snort or something. And I turned around, and what do you think it was? A muskox. So I hurried and I ran back to the quad. But there it is right there. Old muskox. They rule. When they're around, it's time to move on. I don't want him coming after me. It's his gold. He's the protector of the gold. Well, I guess he's moving on. He decided I was no match for him. So now I can go back to detecting. That's right. Get on out of here, you beast, you. It's my gold anyways. It ain't your gold. It's my gold. If I can find it anyways. There's another little one. That's what people do in the evening time when there's nothing else going on. Have a gathering. A few folks from town come up. They play horseshoes. Yeah! This is what they call Jiffy Pop. I mean, this is Randy Pop.
See if we can do like this.
That's how you make popcorn in Alaska. Well, it looks like it may turn out to be a gorgeous day today. So a little cloudy, a little overcast. Probably only about, I don't know, 50 degrees maybe. Thought I'd better go out and do a little metal detecting this morning. See if we can find us another little patch of nuggets. So that's what we're going to do this morning. Let you know if we find anything. Man, I've been looking for one of these my whole entire life. Wow. I finally found it. I haven't a clue what it is. Looks like a nail within a nail. I don't know. Anyways, garbage. Yeah, one little one. So at least I wasn't skunked today. Oh, there's two of them in the same little hole. What do you know? The same hole. And there's another one. Don't you like it when you find gold? Yeah. On this gold monster, you can see my settings, how I've got this thing set up. But when you get a target, it's kind of bouncing from positive or from gold to iron. And then when I go in a different direction from it, it goes more towards the iron. But because I'm unsure, it's more likely it's iron, but I'm going to dig that up. So I scraped the top layer off. It's still kind of going back and forth. So I got to dig it a little deeper. Okay, it's out of my hole. And it's right there. It's still mostly iron. Every now and then it bounces over to that gold range though. So cross it. Go ahead and get this. You can see it's a little hunk of iron. That's what it was. It's just a little piece of iron. See, that's why it was going into the negative zone. Yeah, and I got another signal right there. Right, where'd it go? Right there. See, that's negative and positive. Okay, here more. Okay, it's staying more into the positive. It's got more of a zip sound. Let's do a live dig on this one. In my hands. Still on the scoop. Still on the scoop. Still on the scoop. In my hands. Still in my hands. Still on the scoop. In my hands. And I see it. Right there. Sit. Look at that. A little piece of gold. A little dinky piece of gold. It's gold. Little piece of gold. Little piece of gold. Well, here we are, day number, I don't even know what day number it is. I think I've been up here now for, let's see, this is probably about day number 11, 12, somewhere around in there. Going out metal detecting this morning. Sun's up in the sky. Very few clouds. Should be a nice day today. Metal detecting again today for me. And you know what I'm going to be using today, metal detecting? I'm going to be using the big boy, the 7000. Oh my God, we should be finding potato-sized nuggets. So we'll let you know how that goes. Breakfast. Look at all these blueberries. Imagine hosing this whole mountain down with a water cannon and just washing all the gold down to the bottom. There's the old cabin of Gillette. I'll walk over there, get a closer picture of that there. But this here is known as the Gillette Cut. Found a lot of gold here so far, further up there. Trying it down below here. Part of the old water cannon. This is what's left of old Gillette's cabin, all fallen in. Imagine, it's hard to believe somebody would actually live here for all the years that he did. Those must have been bunk beds, 1, 2, 3, 4 bunk beds. There's probably, looks like maybe the stove. I wonder where the outhouse was. You know, they always say the outhouse is a good place to dig. Here's his junk pile right here. You can date the places by the cans. Let's look at some of these cans. This can here probably was corned beef hash. Had the church key right here on it. This is probably like milk, carnation milk, evaporated milk. They lived on a lot of like flours and milks and made their own biscuits. And there's probably the heel of his shoe. He wore a size 9 shoe. Maybe that's a 6. What's left, there's his shoe. He lost his shoe running after his gold. These are kind of weird things. I don't know what that is. Charcoal inside. No telling what they did up here in these days. And this was probably tuna fish. Coffee cans. Beans. Tuna. There's old bowls and dishes. Part of a broken plate. That'd probably be worth money today if that was all intact. And this was probably the lid to like baking powder or something. They had to have that to make their biscuits. There's more of these things around. Generally they're in twos when you see them. See, there's 2 of them there. I don't know what this is. It's like charcoal inside. Maybe they're like tops to a battery or something. Maybe they're poisonous. He must have dug a pit, and that's where he threw his garbage in. Generally, the outhouses are the same way. They sink after they're gone. Sometimes you'll see the wood laying down, but they'll tend to have a depression, and that's how you can tell where they're at. And all that gold that he got, wonder where he hid it at. It's probably hidden someplace. It's hidden someplace. Where would he hide that gold? We got to find where he would hide the gold at. Where would he hide the gold? Well, I guess that's enough touring this old cabin. Guess I ought to get back to metal detecting. I haven't found anything yet. Dug some trash though, but I haven't found any gold yet, so I got to get busy. I found another garbage pile. Tobacco can. I guess he was a smoker. He must have smoked. And chances are he probably drank too. That's a big can. When he got his gold, he'd bring all that gold back. See, they opened this with can openers, one on each side. Chances are that was some type of like a milk or something. They'll probably put a bigger hole on the one side and a little air hole on the other side. I can tell you one thing with that 7,000, sure dig deeper holes. There was a little piece of tin down there, and I don't know what the hell was down in there. Some of these other holes, there's holes all over here now from digging. Found this big piece of quartz though right there, and it's sounding off. So I don't know what, I guess I gotta haul that back, further wash it I guess, and see. Another big asshole. I think that was a little dinky piece of wire down there. There's holes all over down here that I dug with that 7,000. That 7,000 sure will go down. So what I did is I kind of marked all the targets that I got. It sounded good anyways with stacked up rocks. Then I came back over with the monster and dug them up. No gold. Well, if we detected this spot here for, I don't know, last 45 minutes, half hour, ain't found anything. It's almost lunchtime, so we're going to head back to camp, get some something to eat, and then we'll go back out this afternoon and try it again. With old Corona Chris right there. He changed his name to Corona Vodka Chris.
Little less volume to hump around.
Any nuggets?
I found a few, but none today.
None today. Today was a none day.
Yep.
None today. Sun was out earlier, it went away now. This afternoon we're going to be over there digging, way over there in that cut right there. That's where we're going this afternoon. So we'll see you guys over there. So we came out to a new spot after lunch here, and guess what? Yeah, I already got one. Just a little one, but I got one. Well, I tell you what, didn't find any gold with that 7,000, but man, that is a beast machine. Dug some pretty deep targets, got some lead, some bullets, some BBs, so if it would have been gold, would have found them. But, you know, digging 18 inches down, that's some digging you got to get to get to that gold. I did find a little piece today, though, just using the gold monster, so, you know, that's my go-to machine. I really like that gold monster. But anyways, all in all, so now it's time to head back to the camp. So, till next time. These are the cooks here at AKAU. Without them, we wouldn't be eating. So there's the infamous kitchen right there. Notice that satellite dish right there? Notice how it points more downwards? You got to point these things down out here to get out. Yeah, on any TV or internet satellite dishes. I don't know, I guess because we're way up north, so you're pointing down at the ground to get out. So that's why sometimes it's hard to get out up here. Well, here we are back out on the river. Guess we're going to do a little bit of fishing today. At least this morning. See if we can get ourselves one of them nice old salmon. Looking for some silvers. That's what we're looking for today. So, we're going to take a little boat ride out to this little secret spot. And we're going to see if we can get some good fish. So, we better get going. Well, good morning, everyone, from Nome, Alaska. That's right, I'm still up here at AKAU. Today's my last full day. So what do I got planned for today? Well, let me show you what I'm going to do. Well, at least this morning. Let me show you what I'm going to do this morning. I want to go up here and metal detect this bench right here. That's what I'll probably do first. And today I'm going to be using the MineLab 2300. That's what I'm going to be using today. It's my detector of choice. So, it's probably about, I don't know, maybe 9 o'clock in the morning. There's cloudy, it's overcast, foggy, no sun, and it's cold. It's always cold in Alaska. It's probably about, I don't know, maybe not even 50 degrees, I'm going to guess. The hands are a little cold if you don't have gloves on. So let me go do some detecting. If I get anything good, I'll let you know what I'm finding. Well, I didn't find anything good metal detecting. The only two targets that I found, I've never seen before in my entire life. I found this, I guess it's a nail of some sort. Never saw that before. You know, I've been looking for one of those, though, my whole life. I finally found one. I've wanted one of them forever. I needed that. I'm sure that could come in handy for something. I also found this. NASCO Whirl Pack. There's a metal tag in there. I have to set that off as that metal tag. Metal plate in there. Don't know what that is. Hope it's not like blasting powder or something like that, you know. Dynamite something, but that was kind of strange. It's got, I guess, metal right there too. But interesting. That's all I found. You know, this is really an awesome place up here in Nome, Alaska. AKAU. If you've never been up to Alaska, Nome, Alaska, you know, that was the big gold rush. There's a lot of history around here. A lot of history, and you walk over these mountains and you'll see all types of evidence of mining. You'll see the stuff that they left behind from their big water cannons, and to see where the cuts in the mountains where they just washed down the mountains and their sluice boxes. There was a lot of gold that came out of this area. And it's quite an experience. And the fishing up here is pretty awesome also. So if you've never had a chance to get up there, I suggest you get up to Nome, Alaska. Check out AKAU. They're a great bunch of people. Take care of you food-wise, cooking, all of that. Great cooks there. The ladies take care of us hard-working miners up here. But anyway, so I think I found 21, 22 nuggets metal detecting. That's more than I've found in Arizona my entire life. I found here. The high bankers, the gold that's in those high bankers, the material they bring and put right there for you, and all you got to do is shovel it in. And they got this thing called the slick plate, where, you know, it's like a hose, and you're just hosing down the material, and it washes down onto a sluice box. Generally, you're in teams of that. That was pretty awesome. We got some good gold out of that. So I think I'm probably leaving here with probably pretty close an ounce of gold. And the price of gold today, you could pay for your trip. And I wasn't that serious. You could come up here and get real serious. I saw a guy leave here last week with probably close to an ounce of gold, and he was only here a week. So the gold is here. The gold is definitely here. Quite the experience, though. But anyway, so I'm heading back to camp now. Well, I had about an hour to kill before lunch, so I thought I'd come up here real quick and metal detect this area, but didn't find anything. Well, I did find something, but I didn't find any gold. Found this old shotgun shell. I tell you what, when you get this signal, that's just like gold. You keep thinking, man, that's that half ounce or that ouncer I've been looking for. Because they sound a lot alike. But no gold. So, guess I better head back to camp and get me some lunch. We'll see what we're going to do this afternoon. So, hey, it's always an adventure. Life is an adventure. The wrong place at the right time. Bob, oh my God, look at those steaks. Is that what people are having for steak tonight?
That is their steak for tonight.
God, is those freaking awesome steaks or what?
Yes, they are.
Whew. Bob cooking the steaks. Oh, crab in Alaska. Mmm.
Well, it's gonna be hard to see you leave tomorrow, Jack.
Well, there's the empty crab. What are you guys doing over there?
Oh, good.
Yeah. Look at them eating up a storm up there. Is that good food or what?
The best. Wonderful.
Well, what an adventure that was. It's always an adventure. Life is an adventure in itself. But I'm going to leave you guys with some photos of the trip, the journey. The food up there was awesome. I loved having fresh smoked salmon right there. Just smoke it and eat it. The crab nights were cool. The meals were all good. The staff at AKAU was fantastic. The cooks, the cooking. Had a great time up there. The weather was good. Mosquitoes, they can come and go. You just got to use some of that mosquito stuff, repellent, and it's okay. Dress in layers. Just in case, it gets, some days are a little bit warmer than other. The average temperature somewhere between 45, 55 degrees every day, every night. So anyways, that was my trip. Thanks for coming along. You guys all have yourself a fantastic day. And until our paths cross again, you guys all take care.